Well, this is a special night. We named, back Tuesday night, we had our Student Athlete Awards banquet. And Mr. Sessions, to me, my first day on the job, came into my office, I'll never forget, and said, no matter what you do, I'm going to be your friend. And I thought that was a special thing. He kind of gave me a safety net to say, okay, I may screw up here, but at least I got one friend. But Mr. Sessions was always a mentor, somebody that I looked up to. And so what we decided to do as an athletic department is at the end of the year, we give awards and different awards. And so we named, in John's honor, the John Sessions Spirit Award, which embodies a true academic person, a true athletic person, and somebody that has the spirit of JU athletics. And I can assure you, in the 5 years that I've been an athletic director here, this past year, while we've accomplished a lot of things, we have truly missed his spirit among us. But the good thing is, we know that he's with us, looking from above, and we try to make him as proud as we can. And I know with that, Terry Alexander wanted to share a few words, because he was so involved in our baseball program, and his name bears, and the stadium bears his name.
Yeah. Carson, Karen, Paul, you know, the family is so important to me, and I think family was, if you summed up John, family would be the primary focus of his life. And I know that through all the times that we came and talked, he would always come into my office and he would always want to know why I did this, why I did that. And usually I would say, well, if I could do it over again, I would do it differently. But he was always wanting to know about the players. He really wanted to know, you know, something about each individual player that you know, set them apart or made them different. He was really about their families. He wanted to know about, you know, their families, and he got to know the players' families at the ball game. Now, John is a guy that he traveled, you know, it didn't matter where we played, you know, you'd look up and there he was, you know, coming up with Lyndon, you know, but he loved to eat. Now, I don't mean that he loved to eat at the ballpark. And it didn't matter, he wanted ballpark food. And you know, he was really, you know, he could tell you where the best hamburgers, who had the best hot dogs, you know, who had the best ice. That was probably one of the things. He could tell you who had the best ice on as we went around. We got to have so much fun. He was a good friend of my dad's who passed away last year, you know, as well. And those two, you know, between those two, there were, you know, some of the best times that I had at coaching at JU. Just being able to remember all the funny things that happened to us, and some of the, I just see him in my mind so every day. Now I think about John sitting in that same chair up there. If you go to the baseball field, there's a bright gold chair that sets apart from every other chair in the stadium. Every other chair is green, but there's one golden chair, and that's for John Sessions. He was not only a tremendous athletic booster that certainly, you know, our stadium bears his name, but he was a true friend, and he was a true friend of the university, and especially me and Lyndon. Right? Go ahead, Lyndon.
Thank you, Terry. As Terry said, first and foremost, John loved his family. There's no doubt about that. But I want to talk for just a brief second about what he meant as a friend. A friend will be remembered as a blessing, and John Sessions was a blessing. He was a person you could trust that would never turn away from you. He listened to you even if he didn't understand or agree with your feelings. He never tried to change you, but appreciated you for who you were. He did not expect too much or give too little. He was someone you could share dreams, hopes, and feelings with. He accepted you. He accepted your attitudes, ideas, and emotions, even when his own were different. He was honest with you, even when it might hurt, and forgave you for the mistakes you made. He always remembered the little things you had done, the times you had shared, and the talks you had. I am so honored and blessed to have had such a true gentleman as my friend.